Good afternoon, family. I'm actually here, on my way to church. And I just really wish to share this with us. Purpose must be fulfilled. Purpose can never die. My reason for saying this, when I consider where I'm at in the ministry for the Lord, at a tender age, I think I was about maybe 3 years old. While I was growing up in the Greenwich Farm community in Kingston 13. Yes, I'm from Greenwich Farm, from the ghetto. And when I was growing up, I saw the bigger boys were jumping over a little gully. And as a 3-year-old, I thought I could follow them and do likewise. And while I was jumping over that little gully, my little legs were too short to do the distance. And I fell in it. And the water was actually washing me away. And while I was being washed away, I hear that small, still voice. For me, I don't know what it was, but at that time. But now I understand it is an angel of the Lord. For the Bible said he will give angels charge over thee, and to keep you in all your way. And while the water was washing me away, I said, oh wow, I'm going to die. But then that small voice says, you will not die today. And I took comfort, but I was wondering, who was that speaking to me? Even though I took comfort in the voice. And then I hear the voice says, roll. And I began to roll. I don't know how I mustered, but I began to roll over and over. And while I was rolling and the water was carrying me down, the thing about it, about 50 kilometers down, if I had gone that far, I wouldn't be around today, because I'd be going into a ravine, into a hole, and I'd be washed away and drowned. And while I began to roll, I feel my hand grab the edge of the gully, the concrete wall of the gully. And I held on to it to dear life, and I pulled myself out. And I began to cry because I saw death right there. And then I came out of it. And when I came out of it, and I realized I'm still alive, purpose kept me. But the joke about it, even though I didn't share anything like this with my parents, I remember my neighbor's yard, Sheila, and I went over her yard, and I stood there all soaking wet, and I stood there till I was dry, and I went home. Nobody knows. Purpose has to live. Only God could have made this happen. God bless you all.